Oh, well, fancy seeing you here. Yeah, this is a bit of a different video. I actually tried to record this yesterday at my desk in the streaming setup, but it just, I don't know, once I finished it, I was like, oh, this just feels like a bit of a weird vibe. Um, as you already know from the title of the video, it's just a bit of more of like a life updates kind of thing. So I just thought that that was a bit too, not serious, I don't know, it's just a bit too streamery. So I thought I'd kind of do something a bit more chill, a bit more low key on the couch, which we used to stream on back in the day, which was actually quite nice. I kind of miss it a little bit. It kind of gives that bit more of a casual vibe. I don't know, maybe I'll do it again one day. But yeah, life updates. There's been a lot that's actually been going on, not in a bad way, in a good way. But I thought it's kind of best to sit down, talk through it, let you know what's happening. And yeah, so first thing is that life's been really busy, not in a bad way, probably a good way. You probably would have seen it from some of the shorts, but essentially since the start of the year, Jess and I have been going through a real big health and diet, but it's not necessarily a diet, it's more of like a lifestyle change, which heavily revolves around health and diet. But yeah, so that's been going really, really well, as you've probably seen on some of the shorts and stuff like that. I think now actually I've probably lost closer to 13, 14 kilos in weight, which has been really good. But yeah, regular exercise, been trying to cook a bit more, not getting as much takeout. And when cooking, cooking stuff that's a bit healthier and not really making pasta every other day, as much as I love pasta. So that has been a lot of time and a lot of effort's gone in from both of us with that. And I'm really proud of us with the results, but it just does mean that some of my time has been lost. Not lost, but just kind of shifted. Because I mean, before all of this, like, I don't know, at least personally, I won't really talk on behalf of Jess, but at least personally with me, I don't know, I just didn't really feel comfortable in my own skin a little bit, just the way my clothes are fitting me. I couldn't really go to Uniqlo or something and just find some clothes. There's always a bit of a struggle. And then even just day to day, I just felt really sluggish. Even just going up a set of stairs, I'd get to the top and I'd be puffed out. And then I just start to realize being like, that probably isn't right. Like, I don't like feeling this way. So we've made we've made a hell of a conscious decision just to kind of stay on top of it. And I think we're bloody smashing it. I'm really proud of how we've been going so far, but we do keep each other accountable a hell of a lot, and yeah, we're trying to keep it up. But yeah, I've been trying to document all that kind of health journey as well through shorts, which I've kind of liked. It's just really short form content, just really easy to get out. And as well documenting it just for myself, even taking, cheeky selfie progress shots in the mirror and stuff like that. I kind of enjoy it as well, as with any content. But with content, I haven't had really much time with that to do the more long form stuff, like all the mix it up tutorials and anything like that. So I guess one of the things I kind of wanted to talk about was that it's not that that's going anywhere. I actually just finished up, or just about to finish up, a video which has been sitting on for about a month just because I haven't had the time. I had to quickly actually film a bit I had to put into it yesterday. So it's not that stuff's going anywhere. It just may not be as regular that I kind of was doing probably towards the end of last year. So I'm just trying to make the most of the videos that I can get up, and then kind of do that short form content in between as well. Just, because it's a hobby for me. I enjoy doing it. But what else is a hobby for me is streaming, which for many of you, I'm not quite sure how long you've been following at least, but lately we've been streaming on YouTube, which initially I kind of did as a test. I just really wanted to see what YouTube streaming was like. I used to stream over on Twitch. But now, look, I say I make it official, but also I'm going to very much evidently admit, and I'm very much self-aware that while I do appreciate every one of you guys out there, I don't have a million, subscriber base. So moving to YouTube, it's not as big as a deal. I just kind of want to talk through it a little bit more as well. But at least with YouTube and just streaming, let me say this, streaming in general for me is a hobby. I really enjoy doing it. I really enjoy doing the content and stuff, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really pay the bills. It's not that I don't want it to pay the bills. It's just in terms of like let's say a work-life balance with it. I don't really have that kind of time to invest in it. So for me, it's a hobby. I like playing Xbox. I'll either play through my backbone in bed for 30 minutes, kind of winding down for the day, or, if I got a couple hours over the weekend, if I'm going to be playing stuff anyway, for me, just going live, it's just nice. If someone shows up, cool. If a couple of you guys show up, even better. If no one shows up, I don't really mind. So at least for me, streaming on YouTube, I just found it a bit more casual in that regards. Twitch I found was really, between like all the channel points, all the bits, all like, it got really gambly for me. And even so, I felt like you had to have all these bells and whistles on your stream that I don't think many people use, but you feel the pressure to have all this kind of stuff, like, like all the sound alerts, bit alerts, having really cool videos and stuff when people raid in. Like, I just felt all this pressure to have this really cool, intense setup and, be committed to a routine for 3 days a week and having to stream for at least 4 hours. And it just felt too much for me personally. Whereas, if I'm on YouTube, I don't know, it feels more welcoming, the flexibility of it all. So it's not that I'll never go back to Twitch really, but most likely probably not. The other thing which I do like is, and this is very evidently the OCD designer brain in me going off, is that all my content now sits in one place. Whereas when I used to stream on Twitch, I used to download my VODs, re-upload them to YouTube, put a thumbnail on them, and then that was very much a chore. Whereas now I can just go live and stream and then it's all in there. And even so, like, the exercises of thumbnails I've kind of been having fun with. Rather than just like a generic thumbnail template, I just kind of do something silly, goofy in the mood, just kind of, quick, sharp and snappy and get it out. That's something else with at least the shorts that I kind of enjoy doing. It's more not quantity over quality, but it's not being too personally attached to it. Whereas with the long form kind of videos, all the tutorials and stuff like that, that's where I try to put that not more of an effort, but more of that time into kind of polishing it up a little bit more. But yeah, like stream thumbnails and just that short content, I can kind of, quickly get it done, get it out, and not necessarily like sitting on it and pondering over like those kind of choices where in the long term of things, they probably don't matter as much. If a stream thumbnail is a bit silly, goofy, or just a bit weird, probably doesn't matter. But yeah, so those were kind of the couple of things which I wanted to quickly talk about. But yeah, very much over the past couple of weeks and couple of months, I want to say probably this year, there's been, a couple of you guys maybe show up every day, kind of join the channel and subscribe and stuff like that. And I really do appreciate it. It's really cool that it's kind of gone from, well, it went from 0. And now I think when I checked before I hit start recording on my phone, it was about 154. So that's really cool. Like, thinking about like 154 people in a room like that, absolutely insane. So thank you everyone out there. Thank you for everyone that leaves comments. Thank you for everyone that, joins the Discord, asks questions, recommends, pops into stream, every single one of you. I really do appreciate it. It's this cool little thing that I like doing. And if I can help you guys out, that kind of, it's a good feeling. But yeah, that's pretty much everything from me. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep on rambling on. But thank you everyone for the support. Keep the good vibes going. And if there's bad vibes, you know what? Like, there's sometimes bad vibes are bad and you just got to keep on trucking. But stay safe, stay healthy, make good decisions. And I will see you all soon. I was doing peace sign, now I'm doing finger guns, then I did the thumb. I don't know how I'm ending videos now, but apparently we're just going to do every combination under the sun. So, there we go.